This message is not an accident. You were chosen to see this. I, the Lord your God, have sent this message through the voice of my servant, so that your heart may be awakened, your spirit may be warned, and your path may be guarded. I do not speak without reason. I do not reveal unless something is about to unfold. What I am about to tell you is not only for your protection, but also for the salvation of a generation linked to you. This is not just for your eyes. This is for your destiny, for your legacy, and for your bloodline. Listen carefully. There has been a shocking deal made behind your back. Something is unfolding right now in secret conversations, in hidden corners, in meetings you were never invited to, and in decisions made by people you once trusted. They think you will never find out. They believe they are smart enough to outplay you, to rob you of what is rightfully yours. But I, the Lord, see what is hidden. I, the Lord, watch the shadows and the whispered plans, and I am telling you now, so you will not be caught off guard. Archangel Michael stands by with his sword drawn, not to fight for what you are not aware of, but to battle for what I reveal to you now. You trusted them. You believed them. You opened your doors to them. But behind your back, signatures have been made, money has been discussed, and promises have been made using your name, your ideas, your future, your very identity without your knowledge. The enemy has planted a false agreement, forged a path, and wrapped it in friendly words, but it is betrayal dressed in smiles. I, the Lord, do not speak these words lightly. This message is timed. Heaven has waited to show this to you until this very moment, because this is the hour when your attention is needed most. Delay will cost you. Ignorance will destroy you. A spiritual blindness has been trying to overtake you, and I had to shake you awake with this truth. This is not just about property, money, or influence. This is about your calling. This is about your legacy. This is about the promise I placed on your life before you were born. That promise is being tampered with. Someone close, too close, is attempting to trade your future for their short-term gain. And now I must speak of something else that you do not want to hear, but you must hear it. Your daughter. Yes, your daughter. My anger burns, not because I have turned away from her, but because I have tried to warn her, correct her, and redirect her. But she has continued to walk in deception. She has taken your kindness and used it as a mask. She has accepted your love while dishonoring your trust. I am not speaking to you from a place of wrath, but of divine sorrow. I gave her chances. I sent her signs. I whispered to her in dreams. I placed people in her path to warn her. But she continues to be drawn into something that will destroy both her and you if you do not act. She has made contact with someone you have warned her about. She has aligned herself with someone whose intentions are evil, manipulative, and unclean. He does not love her. He does not honor me. He sees her only as a bridge to reach you, and he has already begun to use her words, her access, and her position in your life to gather things about you. Your routines, your resources, your dreams, your weaknesses. What she thinks is love is a dangerous manipulation. What she thinks is excitement is a trap disguised as romance. And while you sleep peacefully, she speaks of things in confidence to someone who is only looking for the moment to strike. I must say this clearly. My spirit is grieved because she is aware. Deep in her heart, she knows this is wrong. But she continues. She continues not just because of emotion, but because there is something she wants so badly that she's willing to disobey me and betray you to get it. This is no longer about her youth or confusion. This is now about a willful path. And unless this is confronted in truth and prayer, it will break something that may never be healed again. This is why I place this message before your eyes today. Because while a deal is being written against you behind your back, your own blood, your own daughter, is being used as the doorway to give your enemies access. My child, understand the spiritual weight of this moment. I am not telling you this to bring fear. I am telling you this to prepare you for action. I am telling you this because silence will not save you. Turning a blind eye will not protect her. Hoping she sees it for herself will not work this time. You must intervene with wisdom, discernment, and power. Archangel Michael is already moving. He has been dispatched to encamp around you and around your household. But know this, if you ignore this word, if you push this message aside, if you say this can't be true, then the protection I offer will be limited by your disobedience. But if you open your heart now, if you fall on your knees in prayer, if you command your spiritual atmosphere with truth, then I, the Lord, will expose every lie, every secret deal, and every hidden snake disguised in human form. I will shine a light in every dark place, and yes, you will weep. You will feel hurt when the full truth is revealed. But that pain is necessary. That heartbreak is cleansing. It will save your future, for I am not a God who abandons my children. I am a father who corrects them in love. This is not punishment. This is rescue. I am dragging your attention to what you were too emotionally blind to see. You keep asking me to bless you. You keep asking me to open doors. But what you do not understand is that the door you are waiting for is being blocked by betrayal. You cannot enter the next season while dragging snakes from this one. You cannot walk into your blessing while ignoring the poison near your bed. You cannot reach your divine marriage, your financial breakthrough, or your true purpose until the deal behind your back is broken and the deception involving your daughter is exposed. I placed greatness in you. Do you not know this? I placed a fire in your mouth. I have kept you alive through things that should have killed others. I have watched you cry and whisper, God, do you still care about me? And now I say to you, yes, I do. That's why this message is in your hands now. Because I care. Because I remember every tear you've cried. Because I know how hard it is for you to trust, but I also see how your trust is being used to hurt you. My child, I will not let you go down like this. I will not let you walk blindly into destruction. I will not let your daughter fall into a pit without screaming at you to pull her out. But you must act now, not next week, not after you see more signs, not when the situation gets worse. Now. Speak, confront, fast, pray, anoint your door, change the passwords, change the locks if needed. Seek me in your private time. Cut off the access to those who bring you constant confusion and spiritual heaviness. Some of them do not even need to be in your space anymore. You are too busy protecting others and forgetting that someone must protect you too. That someone is me, but I move where I am honored, where I am obeyed. This is not just spiritual, it's also physical. That deal they are making behind your back involves a location, a business, a resource with your name on it. Go back and check what was promised to you. Revisit the papers. Investigate what's being changed. Someone is already tampering with a legal situation. They are hoping you are too distracted to notice. Don't be. I will give you dreams. I will give you unusual encounters in the next few days. Pay attention. You will overhear a conversation that was not meant for your ears. You will receive a message by mistake. A piece of evidence will suddenly appear. These are not coincidences. They are divine confirmations that my hand is unveiling what has been hidden. But I say again, I am deeply angered by what your daughter has allowed. If she turns now, I will restore her. If she listens to your voice and comes back to truth, I will shield her. But if she continues in silence and secrecy, then her fall will be great, and her tears will be bitter. I love her more than you do, but even I cannot protect someone who walks freely into darkness and slams the door on the light. You asked me for answers. This is the answer. You asked me to bless you. This is the battle you must win to receive it. Do not beg me for open doors while standing hand in hand with the one who has the key to your cage. Let go, confront, obey, and watch how fast I move. There is only a short time before the situation becomes permanent. I am giving you a moment of mercy, a moment to choose power over passivity. You have cried enough. You have been used enough. Now is the time to walk in spiritual boldness. Do not waste it. I, the Lord, have spoken. This message is not ordinary. It is not by accident that your eyes are here right now. I, the Lord your God, have drawn you into this moment because there is a fire burning in my heart. There is a betrayal behind closed doors, a secret negotiation that was never meant to reach your ears, but I am breaking the silence. I am breaking the protocol of heaven to get your attention. This is not just about money. This is not just about a contract. This is about your destiny. A shocking deal has been made behind your back, and it involves your very future. Do not scroll past. Do not pretend you didn't hear this. Archangel Michael was sent urgently to deliver this to you because heaven has been watching, and now heaven is responding. This is bigger than you know. This is deeper than you imagined. And this time, it is personal. There is a spirit that has been trying to manipulate your bloodline. It crept in through disobedience, through compromise, through deception, and now it has reached a dangerous point. The one who should have protected your name, the one who bears your legacy, has become the carrier of something unclean. Yes, I am speaking of your daughter. My anger burns, not because I do not love her, but because she is walking toward a path that will destroy not only herself, but everything I entrusted to your household. I do not speak this lightly. I do not accuse without evidence. I am the all-seeing, all-knowing God, and I have seen what she did, the lies she spoke, the room she entered, the person she met. I have watched every step, and I have given her chances to turn back. She ignored my voice, she ignored my signs, and now she has made a choice. A shocking deal with someone who does not serve me, with someone who carries a dark assignment. That person is using her. That person has no love for her soul. That person has been planted by the enemy to gain access to your inheritance, and your daughter, blinded by pride and pain, is participating without knowing the full cost. A document has been signed, whether in paper or in agreement of the heart. A deal has been made, and it was done behind your back. She did not consult you. She did not pray. She did not ask. But the consequences of her actions are about to crash into your future if I do not intervene. That is why I am speaking to you now. That is why I have sent my strongest angel, Michael, the defender of righteousness, to sound the alarm. You must not treat this message casually. This is not a devotional reading. This is a divine emergency. I am not a passive God. I am not watching quietly when injustice is unfolding in your very home. The enemy thought he could sneak this past you. He thought he could use your own daughter as a gateway to infect your future. But I say no more. I am exposing it now. You must rise. You must pray. You must speak. You must stand between her and the disaster that is fast approaching. I know you love her. I know you want to protect her, but your silence has allowed certain things to grow. You were afraid to confront her. You thought it would pass. You believed she would wake up on her own, but she hasn't. And now the damage is multiplying. There are people talking about your family behind closed doors. There are people mocking your legacy. There's one person especially, an older man, who has convinced her that he is the key to her future. But he is a liar. He is using her beauty, her vulnerability, and her pain to get close to something I placed in your household long ago. A promise, a calling, a birthright. Yes, the future I crafted is under siege, but I will not let it be stolen without a fight. You may feel powerless right now, but you are not. I have placed fire in your tongue. I have placed divine vision in your spirit. I am giving you access to secrets even your daughter doesn't know. You will begin to see conversations before they happen. You will sense when she lies. You will feel when she is in danger. Do not ignore those instincts. They are not paranoia. They are prophetic. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause, for there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you, and now is the moment I choose to reveal it. God's bank. There is an eighth dimension where all the abundance of the universe lies. It's what some experts call God's bank. You see, the number 8 is symbolically used in the Bible to indicate a new beginning. or a new order of things. And when you can access this 8th dimension, you'll experience a new beginning yourself. Being born again into a life full of prosperity and wealth. The crazy part is, the Bible tells us how to access this 8th dimension. It was just written in a code that's never been broken until just this year. But now that it has, it's a race against time to make this info public. Because many of the traditional religious leaders and billionaires of the world do not want you to know about this. After all, they think it will directly affect the comfy lives they lead. Click the link in the description or comments section to unlock the secret of. That's why we created this short video documentary to get the truth to you. I urge you to watch it now, while you still can. My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you. There is something else I must tell you. Your daughter recently received a gift. It looked innocent, even expensive, but it was cursed. It was a key, a symbolic object meant to tie her to someone demonic. That object is in your house. Search, pray, find it, destroy it. Do not let it remain in the same space where you pray and seek me. And now hear this. There is a deadline. This agreement behind your back has a window. If you do not confront this spiritually before it expires, a door will close and something irreversible will be activated. I am not threatening you. I am warning you because I love you, because I still have a plan, because I still see redemption possible. She doesn't understand what she's done. The man she trusts is recording her. The woman she thinks is a friend is reporting her every move to an enemy. They are collecting evidence to ruin your name. This is not just gossip. This is witchcraft. This is betrayal, and it has gone too far. You must fast. You must sanctify your house. You must remove access from certain people, relatives, neighbors, voices of influence who have been silently steering her in the wrong direction. Yes, even if it causes offense, obedience is better than acceptance. Righteousness is more urgent than popularity. What is at stake is your destiny and hers. Archangel Michael has been standing at the gate, but she has resisted him. She mocks the signs. She rolls her eyes at your warnings. She deletes messages, but you must not be discouraged. She is still reachable. I can still bring her back. I can still cleanse her. I can still turn her pain into power. But you must partner with me. You must take authority now. Speak my word over her while she sleeps. Anoint her pillows. Walk through the house at night and cancel every demonic word spoken over her. I will guide your hands. I will show you what to do. I will send dreams. Do not fear. Do not waver. Do not allow shame to make you passive. There is a specific date marked on her calendar. It looks innocent, but on that day, a meeting is supposed to take place. Cancel it. Find a way. Pray until heaven rearranges it. That meeting is the final stage of the trap. If it happens, her entire trajectory will be hijacked. But if you act now, if you obey, if you trust me, I will cancel that appointment and replace it with an encounter with me. I will send a stranger to interrupt her, someone she does not expect, a voice she cannot ignore. It will not look like church, it will not sound like preaching, but it will be my voice. And if your prayers go forth before this happens, she will listen. Do not tell everyone what I've shown you. Many around you pretend to care, but they are watching to see if you fall. Keep this between you, me, and those I instruct you to trust. This is spiritual warfare, not public drama. Guard your circle, protect your peace. And now to you. I know this is heavy. I know this feels like too much. But I chose you because I built you for this. You carry an authority you have not yet fully used. I'm calling it out now. Your voice is not weak. Your prayers are not empty. You are not alone. Heaven is backing you. Michael is fighting beside you. This message has been delivered to you by divine command. It is not random, and it is not for anyone else. It is meant solely for your spirit, your future, and your fate. God has been watching in silence for far too long. The patience of heaven is mighty, but even the ocean has its boundary. Today, heaven breaks its silence, not with a whisper, but with a thunder that shakes the soul. This is a message not just of warning, but of revelation. A shocking deal has been made behind your back. The ink has dried, the hands have shaken, and the transaction has been completed in darkness while you rested in the comfort of trust. But now, trust has been betrayed. Archangel Michael has been trying to reach you for the past 3 nights. He stood at the edge of your room, his wings trembling with divine urgency. He watched as you slept, unaware of the spiritual war circling above your roof. He cried for you, not with sorrow, but with a furious love, because someone you cherish, someone born from your bloodline, has become a secret weapon used against your destiny. Your daughter. Yes, your daughter. The one you defended, the one you covered in prayer, the one you believed would be the continuation of your light, is currently walking in shadow. God is not just disappointed, He is angry. This anger is not destructive but corrective. It comes with fire, yes, but not to consume. It comes to cleanse, and He is giving you this final moment to read and understand the weight of what has already been set into motion. Behind your back there is a woman who approached her. This woman was not sent by God. She came with a voice as smooth as oil and a smile as harmless as morning light. But her tongue was dipped in deceit, and her hands carried the scroll of betrayal. Your daughter, blinded by a need to belong, agreed to a deal. She believed it was harmless. She thought it was small. But in the spirit realm, even small agreements echo for generations. This deal affects your future, your home, your inheritance. It affects what God has written in your book of destiny. The deal was simple on paper. Exchange a secret for an opportunity. Give them access in return for a promise. She gave them your name. She gave them your spiritual coordinates. She spoke of your weaknesses not out of hatred, but out of pride. She wanted to prove herself. She wanted to rise in influence. And they gave her a ladder soaked in the oil of deception. She climbed, unaware that the top was made of glass and fire. But now that ladder is shaking, and before it collapses, Heaven is intervening. God says, I have tolerated long enough. I have covered her shame with mercy, but she has turned her back on my counsel. She listens more to voices of strangers than to my spirit. I spoke to her in dreams. I warned her through closed doors. I delayed opportunities to wake her up. But now I am sending a loud alarm through you. This is not only about her. This is about you, because what was done in secret is now leaking into your atmosphere. God is commanding you to take spiritual authority over your household. It is not time for silence. It is not time to pray weakly. This is the time to rise in fire. Declare a fast. Walk through your home. Anoint the walls. Speak loudly to every hidden contract and break them. The deal they made is still active, but it can be undone by one righteous voice. Yours. Archangel Michael says, I stood beside her when she signed. I stood beside her when she spoke. I tried to stop her, but her will overrode the whisper of God's angels. Now I am assigned to bring truth to light. This message is your sword. Wield it well. Do not ignore it. A confrontation is coming. A day is set when the lie will surface publicly, and when it does, you must not protect her sin. You must expose it to heaven for mercy. Your daughter is not beyond redemption. She is walking on the edge of a cliff, but God has not let her fall yet. This is your moment to intercede, not with emotion, but with divine boldness. The reason God is angry is because he sees the full weight of the deal she made. You only see the surface, but he sees how it was not just a betrayal of information, but a sacrifice of legacy. Your name is under spiritual surveillance now. People who once honored you are now doubting. There are whispers in rooms you've never entered, but God says, I will reverse every word spoken if you rise now in obedience. This is not the end. This is a divine interruption, and it carries the fire of restoration, but only if you do not delay. God says, I placed a crown on your household. I marked your family with an unusual light, but pride entered through the heart of your daughter, and now that light is flickering. I am sending wind to blow it back into fullness, but you must guard the flame. Watch closely who she meets. Watch who visits your house. Be careful of the woman with the red scarf. She is not what she seems. You were shown a sign last week. Something strange happened at night. A shadow moved when there was no one in the room. That was not imagination. That was the presence of the uninvited, a spirit assigned to gather information and destroy confidence. It entered through the door, opened by her agreement, but today that spirit can be banished forever if you act now. The next 3 days are critical. Heaven is watching how you respond. Don't try to shield your daughter from divine exposure. Don't cover what God is uncovering. Let him do his work, because through this exposure your family will be saved. Through this confrontation your name will be cleared. Through this fire a new inheritance will be forged. God says, tell them I am not punishing, I am purifying. But those who resist my hand will feel the weight of my silence. Do not let him go silent on you. He is speaking now because you still matter deeply. He is speaking because your obedience is about to unlock a reversal of all curses released through that secret deal. This is your moment. Do not share this message. Don't seek the opinion of others. It's not for them, it's for you. What is at stake is bigger than reputation. It is your destiny. This message is not for the world. This message is not meant for scrolling eyes and distracted hearts. This message is meant for you and only you. Heaven has summoned your attention because the hour is no longer waiting. The sky has begun to shift, and God's voice is rumbling in the realm of spirit. Archangel Michael has descended with urgency in his steps, bearing words that cannot be delayed another second. And I, the Lord your God, am no longer silent. This message carries weight because it is about your future, your divine destiny that hangs in the balance of a decision made without your knowledge. A deal has been struck behind your back, and you were not invited to the table where your name was spoken. This deal is not just a physical one. It is spiritual, it is emotional, it is strategic, and it is dangerous.